Hey guys, welcome to the channel and another video. Today I'm going to be watching Con Air by Simon West, starring Nicolas Cage, John Cusack and John Malkovich. This movie won my so bad that it's good poll on Patreon. I'm also kind of familiar with a little bit of it because it used to run on TV back in the early 2000s and I may have watched bits of it in the background growing up, but that's what, 15-20 years ago now. It's been a while. I do know a little about the premise. It's literally in the title, Con Air. A bunch of convicts try and escape from a prisoner transport plane, if I recall correctly. And somehow Nick Cage is the good guy. I think I remember, Dave Chappelle being in it, and this movie having a lot of explosions, which I love. Look, I'm not expecting a cinematic masterpiece here. I expect some good action, an over-the-top plot, eccentric Nick Cage, which is always great. And what else? Nope, nothing. That's literally why I'm here. I'm here for a good dose of guilty pleasure. Much like Independence Day, I hope. But before we get into it, to help support this channel, I have a Patreon page for full-length reviews and reactions to this movie and over 210 movies. 2 TV shows, early access, and weekly posts for what to watch next. You'll need your own copy to watch along, and the links in the description below. Please consider being a patron. Please subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you like this video. Dislike it if you didn't. With all that being said, let's get started. Con Air, West, Cage, Cusack, Malkovich. Let's go.
I thank you. America thanks you. And remember, Rangers lead the way.
Nick Cage is a ranger? I thought he was a convict. And we have a ballad. I'm just going to treat this movie as a comedy. It already looks so cheesy.
I'd take a beating half my life to get a piece of that woman.
How's my baby?
She's doing fine.
Oh. They're expecting.
You kidding me?
Okay, this movie starts off very happy, but something's about to go wrong for sure.
Chicken shit. Because of pussies like you, we lost Vietnam.
Oh,
Tell you
ouch.
that.
For a second there, you were that guy again.
That guy, meaning he has a reputation for being angry and violent.
Thought you might need a little help escorting your old lady home.
Cameron, let's go home! Just get in the car!
Oh no.
Come on.
Cameron!
Take this, you son of a bitch!
Holy crap, he killed one of them. Ah, it's starting to make sense now. He kills somebody in self-defense and that's why he gets in trouble. So he is a convict, technically.
I will not plead guilty.
Oh
You
no.
could get 10 years.
Only 5% of trials the defendant wins, if I'm correct. So that's why most people just plead whatever the prosecutor wants. It's sad.
You have pleaded
Oh,
guilty
he
to
did.
manslaughter in the first degree.
Pled
With
guilty.
your military skills, you are a deadly weapon, where you shall remain incarcerated for a term not less than 7 to 10 years.
Oh, Con Air. Steve Buscemi, holy crap. Oh wow, okay. This film has Steve Buscemi in it. I love Steve Buscemi.
I am, however, torn apart when I think that I won't be there to see our child come into the world.
Dude, Nick Cage's accent here is pretty bad.
Dear Casey, it was so good to read your letter. I'm glad you like your teacher.
It's hard to take this accent seriously, but I'll try. Okay.
School is very important. Your mom is right.
Dear Daddy, are you ever coming home?
I see what the director's trying to say. That he's a family man.
My daddy is coming home on July 14th. My birthday is July 14th.
Oh,
I can't wait to meet you, honey. Isn't that the cutest thing you ever heard?
Yeah, man.
so he's close to release. Oh, he got parole.
Bye.
I mean, around this time, Nick Cage was on the top of the world. He made Face Off, Leaving Las Vegas. I don't know, like a bunch of very popular movies.
Today's flight is a special one.
Odell, they didn't give me my shot last night.
Okay, you're diabetic?
Ah, okay.
All right, your insulin's on board. We'll give it to you in flight.
It's my daughter's birthday.
Well, congratulations.
I mean, whatever happened to John Cusack, right? He made one of my favorite movies, High Fidelity.
This is fucking spectacular.
Duncan, this is Vince Larkin.
Nice to meet you. I'm sure we're gonna have
A clear douchebag. Parking in the handicap spot.
What's with dictionary boy?
Thesaurus boy, I think is more appropriate.
You got your gun?
No weapons on the aircraft, period.
My man does not get on that plane without his gun.
Then your man doesn't get on the plane.
Give him the gun.
I mean, that's not the worst idea if you think about it.
That's William Bedford, a.k.a. Billy Bedlam.
And now we're getting to meet the players.
He caught his wife in bed with another man. Killed her parents, her brothers, her sisters, even her dog.
Scan him.
And who is that good-looking brother on screen?
Ving Rhames.
A.k.a. Diamond Dog. This one's done it all. Kidnapping, robbery, murder.
Malkovich.
Is Cyrus Grissom, a.k.a. Cyrus the Virus.
Nice name. I like this name. Cyrus the Virus.
He also killed 11 fellow inmates, incited 3 riots, and escaped twice.
Alright. Dave Chappelle, baby. I can't take him seriously.
What's this shit?
It's my daughter.
Oh, now look at this fashion statement. Do-rag gotta go, homeboy.
Do-rag gotta go, oh boy. What the hell was that?
I thought you were someone else. Pinball Parker, armed robber, arson, this dope fiend.
Definitely a dope fiend. Oh, dude. He slipped the gun. That's a huge mistake.
What you looking at, punk?
Nothing, I was just admiring your cage. Fits you pretty good.
Fuck you, pig. Gag and bag this Nazi muffin.
23 cargos de violación.
Un corazón para cada mis 23.
Oh, that's messed up, man. Like, crap.
For me, you're somewhere between a cockroach and that white stuff that accumulates at the corner of your mouth when you're really thirsty. What's the in-flight movie today?
Well, I think you'll like it, Cyrus. It's called I'll Never Make Love to a Woman on the Beach.
Oh! Funny fucker, aren't you?
He's gonna pay for that. That was a pin. Looks like Ving Rhames' character and Malkovich's character. They're working together. Oh, so does Chappelle's character.
Hope you don't hold a grudge.
The fuck are you doing?
Dude, what the? Alright, Chappelle's character is more than a dope fiend.
See that motherfucker, man? He's spontaneously combusted.
Spontaneously combusted. And they're out already.
Hey, man, get off my insulin!
It was his insulin.
Get the gun out of the lockbox, Mac. Go on back there, check it out.
Do not leave the cockpit, you dumbass. The most stupidest move in the movie so far. And 2 of them are already dead, followed by one of the pilots. Shooting a gun in a compressed environment.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the only gun on board. Welcome to Con Air. We let you out, you gonna play nice, Billy?
Probably not.
I got a spot on my arm just for you.
I can't allow that.
You know what I am.
Ugly all day.
Relax, he's right. Not here, not now.
Do you fly, Johnny?
No.
If your dick jumps out of your pants, you jump out of this plane. What are the numbers in Carson City? How many on, how many off?
Now you lost your mind.
According to my last psych evaluation. Yes.
Yeah. Look how proud of it he is.
Everybody freeze! Oh, no, Cyrus, no!
Now you were saying?
I'm DEA, you know what the fuck that means?
You're the most crooked nigga on this plane.
Dave. Live fast, die young. Die stupid, I mean.
Nice work, pal. Truly nice work.
You didn't mean that dirty nigga crackhead shit, did
You mean that gun? Hell yes, I meant it.
Oh.
We need another white boy to volunteer.
Pilot's white. You got 15 years? Boy, a second ago you couldn't wait to get off this plane.
It'll be hours before the feds discover what happened. By then, you'll be dead.
So will she.
The Anarchist's Cookbook. That was a famous book back in the day.
Heard you had a problem.
No visual confirmation needed. Hey, I know this actor. Wasn't he in Prison Break? Oh, they literally have a pilot in this, man.
What's up, man? See you, Swamp Thing?
Swamp Thing. Alright. This must be the most dangerous person.
Shit, that's Garland Green, man.
Marietta Mangler.
That skinny little man butchers 30-something people up and down the eastern seaboard.
It is Buscemi.
Don't touch anything.
How about you let them investigate a little more? Oh, dude! That was a pretty good explosion. Where are the rest of the guards on the ground? Was there only one dude? They're leaving Dave Chappelle behind.
Bimbo! I'm sorry! Hey!
They killed him. They got the plane.
Still think that gun was a smart idea?
He brought a gun on board and he got himself killed. And in doing so, he compromised the safety of my men.
Your men are incompetent!
I mean, guys, when this film came out, did people take it seriously? Or did they laugh like I am right now? Was it made to be taken seriously? Do let me know, guys, in the comments. Because it is hard to take it seriously, right?
What do you want?
I want to know what the plan is.
Why you care?
I got just as much riding on this as you.
Listen, Grissom, you puny fucking animal! When I get through with you, you'll be begging him for the election!
Very professional. Very professional.
In Carson City, your bulls were on to us. How?
One of the guards
Faked a heart attack and we had to remove his restraints. All right?
Lerner Airfield, Poe, middle of nowhere. That's our rendezvous point.
Oh, okay. Now we switch to the family's perspective and the mom and daughter waiting for the husband to come back home.
There's been a slight problem on your husband's flight. Your presence is requested. I have a jet standing by.
Who are you to decide the value of a man's life? There are innocent people up there.
About time.
The tack choppers, we're going after them.
Except you don't know where the plane is. Oh man, Dave Chappelle. Bye, Dave Chappelle.
Bye, Bimbo!
I get 10 feet from the car wash and then pow! Birch.
I mean, seriously, the director must have seen this film as as a comedy. How else am I supposed to take it?
So how are you doing? It seems that your husband, Cameron, had an opportunity to get off the plane and he didn't do it. Fear of coming home, fear of living in society. Any of this makes sense?
No, it's not Cameron. I mean, he's been waiting for this day for 8 years. He's not gonna...
8 years.
To be a pretty strong reason to keep me on that plane.
The music here is not bad.
Turn around. Plane's headed to Lerner Airfield. It's a small strip about 100 miles from here.
Horse shit!
We have a note on it.
We got him vectored.
Okay, I hate this character so much that I'm starting to like him.
You're chasing the...
Shut up.
Hello? Send whatever you got. Sheriff, State Trooper, National Guard. Hold on one minute.
Ass kicker.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Classic. I mean, he has to silence him at this point. There is no other way. Now he committed 2 murders, both in self-defense.
Shit!
Oh, now you realize that dude was telling the truth.
We need to get to Lerner Airfield now!
2 went down, 1 came up. Most murders are crimes of necessity rather than desire, but the great ones...
Murdering 30 people, semantics or not, is insane.
He's at a Lerner Airfield alone, without any backup. One redeeming quality of this movie, on a serious note, are the air stunts and stuff involved in the actual plane. They're very impressive.
Where's the plane, Francisco?
I don't know. Have patience.
Hey, you stupid son
Jesus Christ! Let's go. We're getting off.
I can.
Yes, you can. Come on.
Shouldn't move him.
Alright, his insulin.
He's too far along. He could go into shock.
Man, this man is the most relatable character in the whole movie.
They're hostages. We need them.
Why the fuck you care?
Hey, man.
Dude, Buscemi's on the loose.
How long we got till they get here, Nick?
10, 12 minutes tops.
Oh man, I don't like this.
Hi, what's your name? Wanna play?
Nice jet. You can take Sandino and leave the rest to rot for all our care. You fire that weapon, 20 pissed off prisoners are gonna hear it.
As he puts on the silencer. Guess who it is? It's Vince Larkin.
You're Cameron Poe.
Where are the troops?
You'll be here?
Sorry, boss, but there's only 2 men I trust. One of them's me, the other's not you.
What are you doing?
I can't trade a friend's life for my own Larkin, that's all.
You're not such a bad guy, just always in the wrong place at the wrong time. I spoke to your wife.
Oh, there it is. That's how you get to him.
If you talk to my wife again, you tell her I love her.
I am sick.
You take medicine?
There is no medicine for what I have.
In his hands, he's got the whole world.
This is probably the most scariest scene in the entire movie.
Where's Sandino?
There he is. Oh, that plane's screwed up. That's dumb. I thought we'd get to see a proper explosion here.
Looks like you missed your connection.
We were coming to get you.
Explosion? There is an explosion! Yes! Explosion like that, that will blow up your eardrums and everything. Oh man, that's so cool. I'm pretty sure it was a real explosion with real fire. Dude. Oh man, more explosions coming up, I hope. This is what I'm here for. Loud bangs.
Don't freak breathing like Get back to the plane!
This is where the filmmakers are spending all their budget. And I'm so happy. These explosions. Oh, it's a star.
Isn't that your car, Malloy?
Couldn't be. I left mine at the office.
A flying car.
Any other day, that might seem strange.
Oh, really? Really, Poe? And it lands right in front of him. Perfection. That's what you get for leaving the keys in your car, man. And for being an idiot. This is a classic song. Sweet Home Alabama.
Bunch of idiots dancing on a plane to a song made famous by a band that died in a plane crash.
Oh, I didn't know that. That is ironic.
Wait, it was me! Jesus!
Oh man, the only guy I was actually rooting for.
Hey, where you going?
I'm gonna show you God does exist.
Just keeps walking straight like that bullet wound was nothing. Adrenaline is a hell of a drug. Sometimes when you get shot and you're full of adrenaline, you don't even feel it. That's true. I mean, talk about playing into stereotypes, man.
Don't fire.
Malloy, listen to him. He's a friend. Hold fire. Huh? I said hold fire.
They're actually using his brain.
Should have shut him down over the open desert, Larkin.
I mean, the crazy man does have a small point. This is so unrealistic, it's hilarious. It's literally hilarious. Yeah, the stunt work involving the plane, that's impressive. They're having a conversation while the plane is literally crashing into a building. Oh, that's a lot of destruction.
Check you out at the hospital, son. You're gonna be fine.
He'll be fine! Yay! He's gonna live. Dude. Ooh, Cyrus is getting away. Dude, it's not your job at this point. Literally not your job. Your wife and kid, they're here. You saved your friend and that lady. Why are you chasing after this man? Alright, at least we get to see some more motorcycle stunts with Nick Cage and his accent. How is he even standing at this point? What is this, man? This is pure chaos. And a randomly stopped armored van in the middle of the road. Oh, I finally understand why the van was there. It was here for this fantastic explosion. Bye-bye, Cyrus the Virus. You're gonna get squashed. Oh, okay, that was satisfying.
There's now 3 men I trust.
Am I one of them? I'd apologize about the car. I was born to that car anyway. It worked out nicely then.
He just changed his mind about his prized possession, just like that.
I got a present for you, Casey.
I got a picture. A picture of you.
I got a picture of you too.
She's probably just traumatized and doesn't know what to do. But okay.
Well, does he? Yes, yes he does.
Dude. He's the only one that probably escaped, right? A classic Nicolas Cage action movie. That was so fun, guys. Again, made zero sense, but it was entertaining as heck. Okay, I took some time to collect my thoughts. First off, that was so fun. Definitely a guilty pleasure film. I mean, how do you even take a movie like that seriously? Simon West's direction here was okay at best. The acting was mediocre, apart from probably Malkovich and Steve Buscemi. Nick Cage's accent, it was hilariously bad. Most of the characters didn't seem like real human beings, especially that DEA agent. You know who I'm talking about. But none of that matters because it was in fact entertaining. Very entertaining. The action and stunt work, they were great. There was a lot of unintentional humor, I bet. The score of the film, it was pretty decent. I wonder whether the filmmakers here, they intended to make a serious movie. Do let me know what you think about that. But for now, let's start with the directing by Simon West and the script by Scott Rosenberg. The story here is very simple. A bunch of cons try and escape from a prison transport plane, with Nick Cage's character being a parolee who just wants to get back home to his wife and kids. Wife and daughter, I mean. Let's talk about the wife and daughter a little. Don't get me wrong, I did feel a little sympathetic towards the daughter, but honestly, that whole subplot seemed very tacked on. They just showed up whenever they were needed by the script, and they didn't have the emotional impact that the director probably intended. I also want to talk about that, let's say, special DEA character. I believe his name was Malloy. Holy crap, that was one of the worst written characters I've ever come across. Ever. I mean, that man didn't talk or even behave like a real human being, much less a law enforcement officer. Full of incompetence. For example, leaving the keys to his car, his supposed prized possession, inside the vehicle And in the end, after it gets destroyed, he says that the car didn't even mean much to him. When did that happen? How does that make sense? Like, isn't that like an expensive car? Didn't he lose like a lot of money right there? What? Every single line from him didn't make any sense at all. He was like full of rage. And I think the director went out of his way to remove any redeeming qualities from that character, if that makes any sense. He was so hilarious, and he was probably my second favorite character after Baby O, Cameron Poe's friend, who just needed his damn insulin. And I'm so glad that he was safe at the end and he really got his insulin. Anyways, John Malkovich's Cyrus the Virus was pretty intimidating though. Malkovich can act, especially when he's not putting on an accent. He played his character with a calm, psychopathic nature, and I generally did enjoy it, especially how he died at the end getting squashed. Steve Buscemi was the other standout performance, in my opinion. The scene with that little girl in that empty pool, that was probably the scariest in the entire movie. And they were, just singing a song, but the way Steve Buscemi, his eyes, man, holy crap, they're scary. Other actors like Danny Trejo, Ving Rhames, and Dave Chappelle, they were fine, but I think Chappelle was a little more memorable. It's Chappelle after all. He's one of my favorite comedians, like along with Bill Burr and George Carlin. Anyways, finally, let's talk a little about Nick Cage's Cameron Poe. His character was so over the top, almost unbelievable as a human being too. Especially his accent, which was straight up bad in my opinion. I mean, I get trying to save that guard lady and his friend Baby O, but after they were rescued with his wife and kid right there, he chooses to hunt down John Malkovich's Cyrus the Virus. Why? Can somebody explain why you'd risk your life at a point like that, unless you're probably suicidal? Or, I mean, the entire city was probably crawling with cops by then. What was it? Did he have like a god complex that I have to save everyone, everywhere, all the time? It was just so hilarious. And so was the rest of the movie. And I believe it was unintentionally hilarious. It was completely nonsensical, but, and it's a big but we're talking about. It was plain fun to watch. The action was great, the stunt work was superb, especially the pyrotechnic work from the production team. Those explosions looked and sounded fantastic. I mean, I bet most of them, they were practically done, they were real, and that's something I honestly appreciate and enjoy. The miniature work with the planes, or even them crashing everywhere, those scenes were very well shot and integrated with the rest of the movie. Furthermore, the score here, it was surprisingly good. It was a little sappy, and I would argue that it was a little too good for a script like this. The hook is still memorable. So that's a big compliment. Even the sound design is worth mentioning. The gunshots, the planes crashing, and all the chaos sounded fairly realistic. I thought the production team of the movie did a very good job, and that's mostly why, along with the unintentional humor, I really enjoyed the film. As I've talked about my criticisms extensively, overall, Con Air is a genuine guilty pleasure masterpiece. The action was great, so was the music, the stunt work, and the explosions. The ensemble cast, led by Nick Cage, his terrible accent, John Malkovich and John Cusack were serviceable, but the rest of the story made no sense at all. Most of the decisions made by the characters were nonsensical, the subplot felt tacked on, and the directing was mediocre at best. However, I'm not complaining one bit because I was entertained. It was so fun. The unintended humor coupled with the action kept my attention the entire time. I highly recommend this film if you want to shut your brain off and just enjoy some mindless entertainment. Anyways, thank you for watching. I have a Patreon page. Considering a Patreon, subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you like this video, dislike it if you didn't. I will see you in the next one. Bye.